Hey, friends and frogs, how's everyone doing out there? Welcome back to Cassie's Corner. I'm Cassie. Please hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I record or drop a video. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and all those good things to let YouTube know that I fit in their algorithm. They'll recommend my videos a little bit more. Thank you so much. I appreciate the comments. I say the comments are for me, but they do help to grow my channel. But it's more for me to learn on how to connect with you better. Maybe a better background. Maybe I can, position myself in a better way. I don't know. Something. Just give me your thoughts and feelings about my videos, and I will be just fine. I will learn from what you have to say. Unless you're just being like irritably mean, and then we'll have, I'll just have to ignore you. I don't plan on like blocking people until they get like really, really mean. But, that kind of thing does happen. People do have that kind of thing happen, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, we are going to go right down to it. Today is National Pumpkin Day. Yay! It's the National Day of Calendar. So today is National Pumpkin Day. It's also National Tennessee Day, National Chicken Fried Steak Day. It's just been so long since I've had chicken fried steak. I didn't even know anybody else knew who that was. I thought that was something my mom made up, a chicken fried steak. Anyway, this one's kind of funny. National Financial Crime Fighter Day, National Mother-in-Law Day, National Mule Day, National Mincemeat Day. I don't even know what that is. I should have looked it up before I even started. National Day of the Deployed. And I have, that's great. National Day of Deployed. Okay, how many days do we have left until we see the quarter moon? The first quarter moon, first quarter moon. That will be 4 days. 4 days until the first quarter moon. 5 days until Halloween. Remember, it is next Friday. So all you parents out there, get prepared. We have 6 days until All Saints' Day. That is where Christians of all denominations celebrate the saints that have gone to heaven. I don't know how they would know that, but okay. In 6 days, we'll see the 1st of November. In 9 days, there's Election Day. Does that matter? I mean, we're not electing a president. Is there Election Day every year? I need to look that up, don't I? Instead of asking questions. Asking stupid questions. We have 10 days until Guy Fawkes Night. Now, Guy Fawkes, F-A-U-K-E-S, Fawkes, he was part of a plotters. A bunch of Catholic people decided that they wanted to get rid of King James first. In 1605, I think yesterday I said 1604, but it's 1605 actually. And they found this guy hiding explosives up under the House of Parliament, so then get rid of King James first and supplement him with a Catholic person, because James first was a Protestant. And that's what that's about. They go over in England, they celebrate with fireworks and bonfires. So as long as not to hurt anyone, it's not supposed to be a replica of that night or anything else. It's also called Bonfire and Fireworks Night. So I don't go over in England. I've never been in England, but I thought that was kind of an interesting. I didn't know it was all that, but it had something to do with the gun plot theory. So that's what they're celebrating, was that in 1605 that was thwarted. I thought it was kind of neat. Okay. And in 10 days we have the full moon. In 14 days we have Remembrance Sunday, and that is also in the UK. You usually see people on the balcony, the royal family on the balcony with the little poppies on their chest, and their black commemorating veterans and people of that nature. 16 days until Veterans Day. 16 days until Singles Day, and that is exactly what it sounds like. We are celebrating, I don't know who does, but single people that are not married, single people. 16 days, we have the U.S. version of Remembrance Day. And on 17 days, we have the last quarter moon. In 25 days, we have a new moon. And it's going to look like a little thumbprint on the, like a little fingernail, little thumb fingernail on the moon. Just a little bit, it's going to shine. 32 days, we'll have Thanksgiving Day. 33 days, we'll have Black Friday. And 36 days, we'll have the 1st of December. In 56 days, we'll have winter and December solstice. In 59 days, we'll have Christmas Eve. In 60 days, we'll have Christmas Day. In 61 days, we'll have Boxing Day. And that's for Canada. They box up things to give away. And in 66 days, we'll have New Year's Eve. How about those statistics? How about those days waiting? And then we have a little bit more on this day. We have William Sprague is his birthday. He was a co-founder of Charleston, Massachusetts, C.W. Post. He is the founder of Post Foods. Frank Eaton, he's a marshal known as Pistol Pete. And Napoleon Hill was the author of Think and Grow Rich. Paul Pilgrim is an Olympic gold runner. Mahalia Jackson is a gospel singer, considered one of the most prominent vocalists of the 20th century. And Jackie Coogan was one of the first child stars in movie history. These are birthdays, in case you hadn't figured it out. Joe Fulks was the first highest scoring forward in the NBA. Gloria Conyers Hewitt, it's her birthday today. She's the fourth black woman in the U.S. to receive a PhD in mathematics. Steve Kellogg is an author who wrote and illustrated over 90 children's books. Pat Conroy, who had several books made into movies, including The Prince of Tides. Nancy Davis Griffiths, who made significant contributions to the study of the feature interaction problem. Okay, Jacqueline Smith. We all know who Jacqueline Smith is. Charlie's Angels. She played Kelly Garrett. And Pat Sajak, he was game show Wheel of Fortune host for many, many, many years, for as long as I was a child, I do believe. Keith Strickland, he was a founding member of the B-52s. It's his birthday today, if you believe in that kind of thing. Rita Wilson, has many credits, actress. Runaway Bride, Mr. Big. Runaway Bride, My Big Fat Wedding. I need to learn how to read. And the wife of Tom Hanks. Natalie Burchin of the 10,000 Maniacs, and Seth MacFarlane, who does star Family Guy, but he also did some cartoons, and that is Johnny Bravo. He was an illustrator for Johnny. Do you remember Johnny Bravo? I remember Johnny Bravo. John Heder, who is an actor who's known for Napoleon Dynamite, and let me see, memorial events that happened on this day. In 1682, William Penn leased his land along Delaware River from the Duke of York. In 1749, and we always get a bad rap. I always want to talk about how us Southerners always get a bad rap. But the Georgia colony reverses an earlier decision and rules slavery is illegal. The First Continental Congress in 1774 adjourns. In 1776, Ben Franklin departs for France, seeking French support for the American Revolution. And in 1824, even though Andrew Jackson wins the majority vote to become president of the United States, John Quincy Adams wins after a contingent election in the House of Representatives is held. In 1861, the Pony Express from Missouri to California ends after only 19 months. I did not realize it was that. I mean, everybody talks about the Pony Express like it's some... I've known about the Pony Express, but it was only 19 months. Only 19 months. Let's see. In 1881, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday have the infamous shootout at the OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona. Side note, I live about 15 minutes away from Doc Holliday's house when he lived here in Georgia. In 1916, Margaret Sanger, we learned that she opened a clinic a couple of days back. Opened a clinic for free contraceptive, free birth control, advocating birth control. But she gets arrested today in history on that charge and is charged with obscenity for advocating birth control. Obscenity. Wow. President Wilson's veto of the Prohibition Enforcement Bill is overridden and passed into law. 1936, Hoover Dam goes into full operation by using the first electric generator. 1949, President Truman increases minimum wage from 40 cents to 75 cents. In 1954, Chevrolet releases the V8 engine. I can talk, I know how. In 1955, the New York City subway fare increased from 10 cents to 15 cents. Talk about inflation. In 1958, Pan American Airways makes the first commercial flight to Paris from New York. In 1970, the comic strip Doonesbury makes its debut in 28 newspapers. I remember Doonesbury. I'm that old, people. In 1970, Muhammad Ali returns to the ring after being banned for refusing to serve in the Vietnam War. In 1973, President Nixon releases the first set of tapes on the Watergate scandal on this day in 1973. On this day in 2001, Congress passes the USA Patriot Act into law. Of course, this is, again, we're going to, 2001, September 11th happened, and then here we are in October, and this is the Patriot Act. 2004, Rockstar Games releases Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the PlayStation 2. And on this day, in 2012, Microsoft debuts Windows 8. Oh my god, I feel so old. 2020, NASA announces the discovery of more water on the moon. And in 2021, Elon Musk's SpaceX launches a crew of 4 astronauts into space, and that is today in history. How do you like that? How is that for a day? A lot has happened on this day. I'm sure there are a lot more birthdays. I'm sure there are a lot more things that I've missed. But I've gotten lazy and I'm tired of writing it on down. So I figured out a way to film it and read it at the same time. So, of course, this is all for National Calendar Day, so I don't want to be like I'm copyright. No, I didn't do any of the research for this. I do the pictures, but I really don't do any of the research for any of it. I'm sorry. If I'm doing anything wrong, please, National Day Calendar, just leave me a message and let me know that I'm doing something wrong. But you can find all this on National Day Calendar, except for the countdown. I had to find that on the internet too. There's not many internet pages that do that give you how many days they want you to put in a date from and date until, and I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. It's just let me know how many days we got until Christmas. Let me know how many days. Just one of those things. How's everybody doing today? Is anything special going on? We are still kind of cloudy. It says we're going to get some rain. I'm not scared. I know how to be brave and stay in the weather, and even a chicken's got brains big enough to get out from up under the rain. But that's not saying a whole lot, is it? Y'all have a nice day. Find that big belly laugh. Smile, 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 smile. It's very important that you smile. You know, the more you smile, the more you feel better. Yeah. Find that big belly laugh. Find something to be grateful for. Somebody loves you. It may not be who you want them to love you, but somebody does love you. I promise you. And you'll have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Get some rest from now until work day tomorrow. I didn't want to, tomorrow's Monday. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.